and welcome to the Greenlight.Rocks podcast. I am your host, I suppose, William J. Heineke. I'm here with my son, William Justin Heineke Jr., who will go by Justin or the Yogurt Assassin if you want. And there's James Reagan Heineke, who on Xbox Live, as we talked about before, goes by 8 with a gun, soon to be 9 with a gun, maybe. And I, of course, go by Gatsby, which is spelt with a 4 and a 5 on Xbox Live. So if anyone's actually listening to this, feel free to friend us on Xbox Live. We will chat and play games. All right, we got a few things we'd like to talk about. First of all, we want to talk about StarCraft 2.
One of my favorite games.
One of my son's favorite games.
Probably second favorite.
Second favorite?
Minecraft might still be my first.
Really? Fascinating.
Yeah, like, you can have, like, a favorite... You're allowed to have a favorite game, but play your second favorite game a tad bit more than your first, right? That's allowed, right?
You can pick up the microphone if you feel like having your voice actually heard a whole lot.
Okay.
So, yeah, you can. That's allowed, sure. We can talk about favorite games too while we're at it. Now that we're on the subject. What's your favorite game? James? Pick it up. Just leave it on here. Which one?
I don't know which one is my favorite.
Well, okay, I'll talk. Thanks for that. I think Destiny's still my favorite, but I haven't been into it for a long time because my kids don't like playing it anymore.
We have Destiny?
How long?
I'm just kidding.
I like it. That's my favorite game. I just forgot about it. I just forgot about it.
No, well, it's not. It's all right. I mean, after all, I did get 2 Xboxes so we could play Destiny together, which hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I know.
2 Xboxes for several. I've had paid for 2 Xboxes for almost half a year now. Still haven't gotten to play it together with you guys.
Okay, we will
Just saying.
play it.
No, it's all right.
Sometime.
I
said
sometime in the
We'll
long
see.
future.
Yes, but I am playing a lot of Minecraft right now, and Star Wars Battlefront, so much fun still. But you guys haven't played it either. But
We have.
No, you haven't.
We have.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. This week's almost over. All right, so StarCraft 2. Started playing it last summer, right? Or the summer before? I can't remember. I think it was last summer.
Yeah.
Actually.
Was it the summer before?
I think.
Maybe
I know
it was.
they got here. I think it was the winter after.
It was in the summertime that I got it for you.
Yeah, I think it was like in between summer and fall last year. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you gotten better?
Yes, like I know more about the game, and I don't really know which units like what's that word, like
I don't lie.
contradict, you know, like
Contradict.
I don't know if that's a word.
Compliment? What are you talking about? What's the concept you're going for?
Like which units are good against going others, but that's why I'm watching other pros play it, so I'm trying. I know more about the game, but yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot better than I had when I first got it.
What's your handle on StarCraft 2? Do you remember it?
What does that mean?
Your name tag.
No, it's still Iron Moose because the Yogurt Assassin can't fit. It kind of sucks, but it's only like 3 letters off or something like that.
You just started playing recently, and you like it.
Yeah, but on the Xbox, my name used to be Yogurt. Whoops, I'm used to saying Justin's name. Sir Talks a Lot. So.
Sir talks a lot on StarCraft 2.
Yeah.
Bag over there. Put the bag on the desk. It's right next to the microphone. Okay, now,
Sorry.
so you play Protos mainly because it's unfair for your brother and I.
No. Like this is what I explained to James like a night or two. I think it was 2 nights ago. It's that I hey now, hey James, no, stop.
Stop it.
Whoa, oh yeah. Okay, so well, I started out with Terran, probably like everyone else, and I wanted to, just like back then, I wanted to know a little bit more about the game, so I started playing others, and I played Protoss and Zerg, and then I went back to Protoss because when I played that, it just like I don't know, I felt like I liked it a lot more. Like it just seems like I have the most fun with it. And but then you guys were saying it's OP, so then I went to Terran. Then I got bored, went to Zerg, and I got bored way fast, and then went back to Protoss, and it was fun, so I just stuck with that now.
It is OP.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
You gotta develop the ultimate can't fail and don't mess up strategy in order to have a chance.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Out of the top 10 StarCraft players in the world, I wonder which ones are Protoss.
No, I think that's
Probably about 7 of them.
No, that might be changing though. Like Protoss got defeated by Zerg. Like last year, 2015. Here. What should I look up for that? Top 10.
How about this?
Oh, you got it. Okay.
What race do the top StarCraft
You could have just put SC2.
2 maybe players
My favorite
2000. Is there 2015?
My favorite champion player is a Zerg player, and his name is Lai.
Of course, because he's the best. Well, I'm pretty sure he's the best.
Yeah, he is, but
Well, here.
I really like him.
Hero. He's I think he's Terran. No, that's
Protoss. Oh.
And then Terran.
Protoss. 4 out of the top 10 are Protoss.
4, right?
Yeah. And 3 Terran and
This is
3
Lai.
Zerg.
Yeah, this is Lai.
He's the best Protoss. I mean,
No,
Zerg.
look,
Yeah.
he's the Lai.
I see that.
Lai.
Yeah.
Whoa, all of them is that's South Korean, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's everything. Like the first non-South Korean is from France. Lilbo. Team Millennium. And look, he's not even half as good as Hero. Is there any?
American? They're all just. There's one Japan. I saw Japan.
There's German.
Denmark? Poland? Germany?
If I could ever someday maybe have a chance of being the
Netherlands?
top even 100,
Yeah.
I would feel proud.
Hey, look, New Zealand?
I'm trying to find American.
I don't think we've gone past 50, and I don't think I've seen one American.
There hasn't been. Oh, here's the first Chinese at number 64.
Man.
Holy cow. Ah, number 94. Of course, his name's Hitman.
I like him.
He's not even on a team.
He just plays for fun.
Wow.
Oh, and 101. Yay. It's not
94.
We have found.
107.
I want to see him in play.
There's 117. 117 is American.
119.
So pretty much when you get past 100, there's.
So when you get to the bottom of the barrel in the top 125, that's when the Americans start showing up.
In life is 4th. Ooh, yeah.
South Korean.
Yeah.
He guys end up being pro game players. He'll probably move to South Korea, I'm sure. But anyway, back to.
After that, the missionary church,
Oh, you can go over to help him. Wink, wink.
my job to be a pro video game player.
Then on your free time, go and help him. That sounds good.
I don't know.
Well, it would work. Okay, so I think it's everything. I wonder why they made Proto so domineering.
They don't have. Well, why? Wait.
Yeah, here's a why.
Why Protoss? It's because of the shields. It's gotta be. Because you have to go through the shields, and then finally you can get to the health, and the shields regenerate. But it's very slow.
This says it's all in the maps. And at the center of the success of the Protoss race is the Mothership Core, an early game unit that has become the beating heart of many Protoss strategies. Do you use a Mothership Core?
Yeah, if you morph it into turn into a mothership, it can cloak your buildings and stuff. Yeah. But it has to be near the mothership. It could cloak like your buildings and stuff, and then it can. Yeah.
Do you use the Photon Overcharge?
I haven't yet though. But I think that's only in the mothership core. I don't. When I turned mine into a mothership, I didn't see it. So.
This professional American player named Puck, who incidentally was not in the top 100, says that he blames the maps. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
What?
not in balance.
It is in balance.
What does that say?
The best Terrans and Zergs playing in Pro League are not traveling as much. The domination of Protoss in global tournaments may be as simple as this. There are more South Korean Protoss players in those tournaments, and South Korea completely dominates professional StarCraft play.
That makes sense. But why does South Korea dominate it?
Said it reduced the distance the Mothership Core can see, and it increased the damage the Terran Widow mines do against Protoss
Widow
shields.
mines are just... They're good if you're the one using them, but they could do so much damage.
This is Window Mine instead of Widow Mine.
What?
The guy, look at that. It's only 2 sentences away, and he messes up. I won't say who, what article or what website we're at, so I don't embarrass this guy. But my goodness, editing is your friend when you're typing. Just saying.
Hey, we're moving on to English. I'm just kidding.
So you agree with all of this?
I agree. Actually.
I don't. Protoss sucks.
No, you just say that because I'm the one who uses it, and I always beat you.
Yep.
You beat us because you're using Protoss.
I beat you because I had more practice.
And because you're using Protoss.
And because I know more about the game.
Mostly Protoss.
And
Oh, James. Alright, so, let's see, harassment units. You said you wanted to talk about harassment units. What are those?
it's like in the early game when you go over to scout, of course, in early, but then to see like what they're getting first, and then depending on that you could get different units. You know, if you want, like you could pretty much still win without using them. You know, like well anyway, but like the Zerglings, those could do. If those get in your base, they could do a good amount of damage to your workers and medevac drops. Those can do a lot, especially if you're good at them.
Does Protoss have medevac drops?
They have. It's kind of like medevac, but you can turn into modes where you can warp units over there, and you can also carry units.
Yeah, totally fair. Warping. See, you can't say anything about that, can you? Because it's not.
Ooh. His look is hilarious.
Yeah, sure.
I think James is going to be natural at this. So, yeah,
And I'm not.
so, best harassment unit for Protoss?
Is, let me guess, very OP.
No. An Oracle is pretty good, but it uses its energy to. It could destroy a worker in like a second, But you can. The amount that you can use its beam is limited. So you can't just keep on doing that.
I like using those little dune buggy race car looking things for turn, but I was thinking maybe I don't know if they go as fast as the spaceships though.
Spaceships. Which ones?
The first ones, whatever they're called.
Vikings?
Is that the lowest one?
Maybe.
Whatever the lowest one is.
See, I don't know too much about the game, but I've learned a whole lot more.
I think I will. Might try that using them as scouts. Because that way they don't
Reapers.
Because they don't have to go down. They don't have to follow the pass. They can fly over. They're a lot faster that way.
Reapers are actually a good. They can regenerate their own health pretty
Can
quick.
they attack units on the ground though?
Yes, they're not flying. You could get them from the barracks. That's why Reaper is so widely used, and it can jump up and down cliffs so that you can get away fast. That's good. That's
Might use planes.
So, although, yeah. If you want to do it early though, and to get a good lead, I think Reapers or Hellions. That's what they're called. Hellions are probably the way to go. But or medevacs. I think in between early and mid, game, I think medevacs are really good.
Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? What's on your list? Strategies? All right. James, what's your strategy for Zergs?
Or what's a couple strategies? Because you can't really use one all the time. It depends on, you have to scout and stuff to develop your strategies. Well, anyway, what do you think?
What do you like to start out doing?
What I usually do is I get enough money, then I get three workers, then I make a gas maker, whatever they're called. Then I put 2 guys there. Then I let that go up. Then I make a spawning pool. And while the spawning pool is making, I make another gas thing.
Well, no. What, your strategy for what do you do first after getting that stuff? Do you go scouting? Do you
I just wait for like a minute or so so I can get resources.
Then what's the first thing you build? As far as people go.
A gas.
No.
A
unit.
Before you set up your resource collecting.
Do you do like an army guy? Do you do a vehicle? What do you do?
I make zerglings.
A lot of them?
Yeah. But usually when the spawning pool is done, I make a queen so I can make more larvae. Then when I have quite a bit of larvae and resources, I make lots of zerglings.
Okay. How about you?
Good.
Oh, me? All right.
Hmm.
I don't know. I try to set up a halfway decent defensive unit, but apparently that doesn't work. So I try to build up a few army guys just in case something happens, Marines, and I just try to up it from there. Eventually, I like to get to where I can build Thors, but then those get wiped out super quick. So I don't know.
I think it's because Thors are more powerful against ground units. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
But do you normally get upgrades? Like
I get upgrades. I upgrade as far as I can, as quick as I can.
me too.
But it doesn't help. What's your strategy,
So
Justin?
I would go and I would, I go to. I pretty much make workers till I almost get supply capped, but and then I make a pylon at my base, and then I continue mining, and then I'll make a gas extractor. Most of the time, 2 of them. Yeah. Then on by that time, I'd make a gateway. Then I'd go scout, see where you guys are and stuff. And then depending on that, I just and then the cybernetics core, so I could get a warp gate. And then what I do most of the time is I make like 10 or more gateways, so I could just warp in and turn or gateways and turn into warp gates. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think that Blizzard thought it through, making the Protoss so powerful.
They didn't.
Yes, they did.
That's not what the forum said.
Yeah, you're agreeing with it because you play Protoss.
I'm agreeing with it because it's true.
Why don't you play Terran?
Because Protoss is funner to play. To me, Protoss is funner to play.
Because it's more powerful.
Because it's just fun. It looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one of these days, have you played a ladder tournament yet?
The ladder tournament?
Yeah, have you done one of those?
The 1v1 thing?
Yeah, a ladder match.
You need the new expansion pack.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we don't have that. Maybe we can get it.
The reason why I always play Zerg is because that's really the only one I know how to play.
Well, one of these days, maybe we'll all get the expansion pack. I don't know if I want it.
How much are they?
They're like $40.
Oh.
Yeah, they charge a lot for something that just gives you a few more maps. I don't think it's done.
And campaign. It gives you a whole new campaign. And the campaigns for StarCraft are actually pretty long. So.
I'm wondering if I think they should have put it on the Xbox. If it's made for Windows, it can easily go over the Xbox. Because Xbox now has the Windows experience for games. So it wouldn't be hard.
I guess.
And we've done things with the Xbox One controllers that kind of similar. I think
What was that one game? It was a Russian one.
Well, the Command and Conquer.
Yeah. It was really called Command and Conquer.
Yeah, Red Alert 2.
Oh, yeah.
That
game was kind of fun. It was actually, it's kind of like StarCraft. I kind of like its campaign.
Yeah, RTS games are just as easy anymore on the newer consoles than they as they are on the computers, I think. But that's just me. Is there anything more you wanted to talk about in StarCraft? That took up a good 25 minutes. Yeah.
Well, let's go StarCraft 2 is pretty big, you know. The whole StarCraft community and stuff.
Well, and, especially if you're on, Southeast Asia. All right, so Minecraft. Minecraft is something we were introduced to back in 2013.
My 10th birthday.
Yep. For your 10th birthday, I think I got you a download of that on the 360.
And I ended up liking it.
And he ended up liking it. He didn't think he was going to like it because the graphics looked like something out of games I used to play when I was 10 years old. Quite honestly.
But then after I liked it, I started sucking in, like, cousins and stuff into it, too.
Yeah. He got his cousins addicted to it.
If I'm going down, they're going down, too. I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah. And Justin got our friends addicted to it.
No, just cousins.
No,
doesn't matter. So, we play with the natural pack mostly. Just because the water looks a lot better, first of all. And we have the... I play with a Han Solo skin. It kind of varies, but right now I'm playing with the Empire Strikes Back skin, so it looks like he has a parka on. Which is really weird when you put on an iron helmet, because like a little white thing shows up on top. But what skin do you play with?
Boba Fett.
You? James?
Wookiee? Or...
A Wookiee? Chewbacca?
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing I like about the Boba Fett is that, it's like jetpack / missile blow up everything on its back. You could see it even when you're wearing a chest piece on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when I start the game, I like to go and cut down several trees. I like to have enough for a whole pack, so it turns up to like 4 packs of wood. And then I try to find some cobblestone that's easy to get to, so I can make stone tools as quick as I can. And after that, well, I try to get a house real quick too, like a temporary shelter. But that's just me. How about you, James?
What I usually do is I find a good spot to build my house or something like that. Then I clear lots of trees sometimes, and then I have lots of wood to make my house. But usually I make houses inside of caves, so I'll get lots of resources. Then I would like get tools. Then I would make dig inside on the side of the mountain and make it a shelter there. And if I don't have a door and it's nighttime, I'll just block it off with like dirt.
Because at first it's kind of hard to find a sheep to give you enough wool.
In the new world we started, it was hard at first, especially for me, but...
Yeah. Sheep are kind of hard to find right now. Of course, I got a few. I'm breeding them.
I've made like 5 beds and just placing them around. So.
I can harvest wool now.
Oh yeah.
You can harvest what?
You need to make
wool.
shears so that you don't have to kill the animals.
I have shears.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting so much wool, it's ridiculous. Pretty soon I'll have a whole pack of wool.
Wow.
Yeah. Imagine that, huh?
I had a day on the last roll, before we switched over to your account. My farm has been so big at once where I did 1 harvest and I got like a pack and a half of wool.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
So we all kind of agree that it's more important to go after wood first.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what I do, since no one asked me what I do during or in the first part.
I'm sorry, Justin. What do you do to start off with?
I get 2, maybe 3 pieces of wood, and then I make crafting table and sticks and only a pickaxe, and then I immediately go get enough. I go get like 3 pieces of cobblestone, get a stone pick. Then I get maybe half a pack of a cobblestone, and then I just kind of I mine a few trees, and then I just go along my merry way and try killing everything I see along my path.
Okay. So you try to get meat for your first food?
Yes. Do you get apples since you cut down so many trees?
A few. I kind of wouldn't mind starting off trying to get fish, but when you're first starting, it's kind of hard to have a weapon powerful enough to kill spiders right away.
Well, so sword isn't really too bad to get.
Yeah,
but it doesn't make me feel safe.
yeah,
a
but
stone sword?
The iron ones are the ones I usually like to start with killing spiders.
yeah, but if you build your house inside of a mountain, then you'll have cobblestone, so you can make a cobblestone sword
He's got a point.
or a stone sword.
You're gonna start building your house inside of the hill now, aren't you?
What you did with yours, I like that, and the skylights and stuff, and in that giant drop thing. I almost fell down that actually when I was just like, well
When you came up the steps?
when I was coming over to get, when I was coming over to steal a cobblestone. I was walking all around that mountain. I walked all the way on top, I was walking all the way on the bottom. I was trying to find a back path, but I know I wasn't gonna like break anything, and I did not want to go through the front because I knew you were there. So
what he's talking about is when in this map I started I used to seed Chewbacca. I just spelled Chewbacca with a lowercase c and named the world at Jakku after that desert planet in episode 7. And when you start near a river and you look up and there's this mountainside. And on the mountainside, my son James put in a house right away. And I just stayed with him when nighttime came. And then I decided that a good idea would be to put a house down in the same mountain from him. And so that's what I did. And I kind of like to play at night because then it's quiet and it's my relaxing time. And
can you relax when me and James are playing also? Or
not as much. Well, no, it's soothing almost. I dug out my house, then I dug a backyard for the house inside the mountain, and it's huge. And I turned it into a garden area. And in order to have garden area, you have to have lots of light. So I had to literally dig up or down a mountain, and then put a skylight in at the top, and then on the other side, I put it on the second half of the garden. I put in a skylight, but it wasn't nearly as tall. It was like a hill versus a mountain. And then there was this volcano-like mountain that had the middle of it was almost, was halfway carved out.
And this is all connected.
This is all connected
all
by
merged
doors.
Together.
All merged together. And so I made that mountain area. I carved it down to where it was level with the area where the river was, and made a path out to it so I could have an area to raise the sheep and the pigs and cows if I got them, and I did. And it's kind of fun. It's all together. It's all pretty much protected from zombies and spiders and everything. They can't get in unless I let them. Unless they came up the hillside and plummeted all the way down, but they would die. That's a big enough drop to where they would die, so I feel pretty safe. I could probably not even have a door there, and I would feel safe. Actually, I could take that door off. because I have a gate
That.
down at the bottom to keep the animals from coming up into the house.
Oh, you got that now?
Yeah. I made a double gate. I made it tall, 2 blocks tall, because the pigs were jumping up on the block. What? You can talk.
3 blocks tall, you made it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's something I hadn't actually done before. Put in this much work, but that's because I have all this time when I'm not being bothered at night. So I get to play it uninterrupted. How about you? My son has this idea that he wants to, my oldest, Justin, that he wants to be a ghost in the game. And it's annoying me to no end. I find this very annoying. He doesn't want to interact with us. He wants us to see evidence of him, but not see him. Like a ghost.
They've seen like... James has seen a sword in my hand, and that's all he saw. And except, no, he saw a tiny bit of my back as I was running away. Oh, you don't know what I did. James was gone, he was just working somewhere. I went in his house, I dug down, and then I replaced the wood and stuff, and then I was trying to find out how to turn off the head things, the name tags, and I did it too late, and James saw, and he was like, hey. So then he dug, and that's when he saw my hand and sword. And then I broke out, and then I placed the door down, and I just ran through the woods.
And that's when I saw his little bit of his back.
Well, I've been walking all around. I found the first village, probably the only village too. Right?
Yeah, I thought I had found it first, and then I found his stuff. I left it though. If it were the other way around, my son would have pillaged my stuff and took it.
And he wouldn't know because I'm a ghost.
I've made these houses, these safe houses that are underground with these giant white pillars that you can see from a very huge distance. Just so I could have a place. And they're kind of neat. They're made out of, what's that rock called? Diorite?
Yeah.
And so they look like marble. And fun.
Frick, fun.
That's a Phineas and Ferb reference if you guys didn't get it. Pretty funny. What else? Let's see. So do you think it's important to breed?
Yes, because I actually heard, I'm not sure if it's, I think it might only be on the computer, but I think it actually might be on the Xbox too, is that if you start killing animals around the area, that they spawn less. So if you already have an animal farm, you don't have to worry about going out and killing other animals.
I see.
Like the first animal farm is always your easiest, but then once those animals can't breed anymore, you have like all those animals, so then you kill them all, of course, because you can't make any more. And then you try to start it again, and it's harder to find animals every time.
Have you seen in this latest map we're playing Chewbacca? Have you seen any of those slime creatures so we can make rains?
No.
Me neither. And I went over the entire map. You have to go out at night?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I like that.
At a swamp. At night at a swamp.
Are there any swamps? You'll have to show me so I can build a safe house.
I'll tell you the chords.
No, I think you should just drop the whole ghost thing.
No,
it's only fun for you.
I'm gonna keep it until you guys find my house. Okay.
No. You can find your house by opening a map.
I'll find that at my house.
No. Anyway.
Screen watching?
You can talk anytime.
I know. Down in the comments, tell us if you think Justin should not be a ghost anymore.
Yeah, if that's not a bad idea.
If
you
there's
want,
anyone watching.
if there's
So.
anybody listening, if you think it's a good idea for him to play a ghost or not, you can email the show at thegreenlight.rocks@gmail.com. So that's the whole address. Thegreenlight.rocks@gmail.com. It doesn't matter for email.
Okay.
There's also a website, thegreenlightrocks.com, or thegreenlight.rocks. Yeah, I built it with Weebly. It's kind of fun. So there's that. We have 3.5 minutes. We have used all our time. Do you want to talk about Rubik's Cubes real quick? No? Alright. I guess we could just talk. So, we get home and eat our delicious corned beef that's waiting for us. We're not vegetarians, sorry. Huh?
Is she gonna diet green?
It's not St. Patty's Day.
So, I haven't had a green corned beef before.
You're thinking green eggs and ham.
I'm thinking green corned beef, whatever it's called.
Anyway,
but I also haven't had that.
You guys gonna play a round of StarCraft 2 against each other, or are we gonna play Minecraft, or what?
What? Actually, let's do us 3 against 3. 3 against 3. Us 3 on a team. Daddy, you play?
We're playing AI.
Yeah, but we're gonna play 3 AI. Yes. No, 3v3. Us 3 on a team against 3 AIs.
Don't do that. Seriously?
Oopsies. The AI is hard.
Oh. I was hoping that was a instant message from your girlfriend.
Oh well, your wish did not come true this time.
What's her name again?
Bethany.
What? How did you know?
Because she reads your instant messages too, just like Mom.
Mom does?
You can't tell it, folks, but my son's face is getting really, really red.
If you're watching this, Bethany,
I feel it.
If
you guys keep saying watching, it's listening.
Or listening, who cares?
Did you get water? You little.
Sorry.
My son James just spilled water on my iPhone 6 Plus.
I'm sorry.
You know how expensive that thing is?
$700?
Yeah, if you don't have a plan, yeah.
No. Sorry.
It's a $60 insurance replacement.
You could just.
Are you serious?
Sorry.
And take this out of your hide?
Sorry.
Oh.
You know what that means, right?
No.
Feeding you until I feel like I've gotten my money's worth.
Why?
No, relax, people. Don't call CPS on me. I don't actually beat them. So we are recording from the top of the Gruning building at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. It's the 8th floor. It's supposedly the tallest building on campus, but it's the English department. I am a master's student in the English literature department, and so we just use my desk. Did you guys hear that too?
What?
Anyway, so I think that's going to do it for us. It's Fairbanks, Alaska. I don't know what temperature it is, but we're going to call it a night. Hopefully next week we're going to have more we're going to have better equipment.
Wait for it. Okay.